Saw, dudes. Alright, here comes the real intro. What's up, home slice skillet biscuits? It's your boy called Wheezy coming at you with another vlog for media literacy. We're still in the media literacy book. We're on chapter 12 now. We're looking at sports media. I think the thing that kind of is cool in this chapter is when the author wrote, now more than 100 million people watch the Super Bowl annually in the United States, which most years makes the sporting event the most watched program on television. So that's kind of cool that, like, the Super Bowl is the most watched thing on the planet. Kind of cool. I love sports. I've been playing for 25 years now. Soccer, hockey are the two that I'm best at, but I play kind of everything. I don't really like football or baseball. Baseball's fun to play, not fun to watch. Football, you play 6 seconds and then you take a 30-second break. You only play on one side of the ball, and then, like, it takes 3 hours to get 15 minutes of playing time. So that's why I'm not personally super about football, but I also grew up playing sports where you're constantly moving, like hockey. So, yeah. I still enjoy, like, watching a game with other people because it's something social. I know what's going on. We can talk about it. But I don't follow football. I don't follow baseball. But anyway, that's not really the point. The point is there's sports media, right? And mostly that's TV coverage and YouTube highlights. That's the big deals. And the third would be talk shows discussing what's going on in the world of sports. For those of you that watch Max Kellerman and Stephen A., or Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp, etc., you know what I'm talking about. They literally just talk for hours every day about sports. And 90% of it's LeBron, which gets old. But yeah, sports media, it's great. What I think is super interesting, though, is the rise of esports media, which is, they're calling competitive video gaming like electronic sports. I don't know that it really is the same kind of thing, but you know, there's sports video games, right? You've got the realistic ones. I say realistic loosely because FIFA, 2K, NHL, etc. Like, they're based on real sports, and like the rules and the physics are the same, but like you can barely control what's happening. For example, with NHL, I can do so much more with a real stick and a real puck than I can do with a controller. Um, there's only a certain number of very specific moves that you can do in NHL, and in real life, the possibilities are almost endless. So, you know, soccer's the same. You can do a lot more in real life than you can in FIFA, as long as you're good at the sport, right? Like, if you're trash at the sport, then like you'll be better at the video game probably, because it's just memorizing some buttons instead of like complicated multiple muscle movements. Not the point. What's crazy to me is that, like, there are esports now that are getting more views than some of the, like, physical sports. Um, I want to say 2018, maybe 2016. I think it was 2016. Season 4. The Season 4 League of Legends World Championships got more viewers than the Stanley Cup, which is NHL hockey. So it's getting pretty wild out there in the video game world, and they're using different mediums than sports to produce the same media for the most part. You still have like your play-by-play announcers, your color analysts. They have talk shows about it during the week, but it's not being broadcast on live TV because networks are kind of lame in America. Over in Korea and China, they have dedicated like TV channels, cable network channels for esports. In America, everyone still has this stigma of like, oh, video gamers are nerds, but like, sure, some gamers may be pretty nerdy, but some gamers are also making $100 million for winning a tournament. So yeah, the the salaries are getting to the point where it's almost like professional athlete salaries. And I'm not talking NBA or NFL salaries. I'm talking like, I don't know, women's basketball salaries. No, it's higher than that. It's more like NHL salaries because it's like people aren't making 40 million a year in the NHL. They're making like 40 million over 10 years. It's still ridiculous, but like there are League of Legends players with seven-figure salaries. So, it's getting wild. I think though that what's interesting about it is that they're finding almost equal success using a different platform, and that is the internet. Instead of going through cable, um, they're getting big sponsors by live streaming using YouTube, Twitch.tv. It says TV in the title, but it's just a website. It's a streaming service. Um, some of them even stream on their own websites. Like League of Legends has one called LOLesports.com, and they stream all their games there. You can watch VODs, videos on demand, and they sell subscriptions to ProView, which is where you can watch like each individual pro player's screen as they're playing the game, which is kind of cool. You also have the broadcast view available when you're doing pro stream, but it's wild how much more you can do with esports media than with physical sports media. Actually, you probably could do all the same stuff with regular sports media, but I have yet to see any like NBA or like BPL subscription service where you can watch what like each of the specific players is doing at any given moment. Like nobody in the physical sports world is having a camera on like LeBron James the entire time, and like you can just watch what LeBron is doing at every moment. That would be a sick service though. So I'm gonna fake copyright, trademark, whatever, so that I get the money when they start doing that. No, it's someone will take that idea eventually. I don't care if I get credit. I just want to see it. It'd be sick to like be watching, I don't know, Christian Pulisic for Chelsea, just watching him the whole game, like on a side screen, while I have like the broadcast view on my main screen. Anyway, this has been Vlog 10. It's the last one. I know you guys are going to miss me, but that's okay. You can tune into my other channels if you want and check out some music or some life, etc. It'll be great. Go ahead and subscribe to those if you feel like it. If you don't, that's fine. I didn't like you anyway. I'm just kidding. I'm rambling now because I still don't have an outro. So,